Take a look online under hashtag Shutdown stories and you're going to find tweets like these. The worker who worries he can't pay rent and will be evicted. The member of the Coast Guard facing no pay. The single mother of 3 who says she'll need to choose between rent and food. But throughout it all, Congress and the president do get paid, something which a lot of you guys have noticed. Take a look at this email I got last week. Somebody named P. Jones wrote, "It is totally unfair that the employees responsible for this mess will continue getting their paychecks for doing nothing." So that's our why of the day. Why do Congress and the president get paid during a shutdown? Well, the main point here is that their salaries come from another bill altogether. Think of the budget as a big pot of money. And right now this debate is over an appropriations bill to keep the government funded. But the pay for Congress is authorized by the Constitution and comes straight from the Treasury. But of course there are some lawmakers who want to change all of this. It was just last week when incoming Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez sent out this tweet, saying next time we have a government shutdown, congressional salaries should be furloughed as well. So is that possible? Well, let's turn to the Constitution, namely the 27th Amendment. It says that Congress cannot pass any law changing its pay for the current term. And that does make sense. We wouldn't want Congress giving themselves a pay bump just on a whim. But it also means they can't cut their pay or freeze it either. Same goes for the president. Article 2, Section 1 says Congress can't change the president's pay during the current term. So that means that any changes to congressional pay would have to be for the next term, 2020. And there have been some efforts to do so. In April of 2017, the NOTE Act was proposed by Representative Tom O'Halloran from Arizona. That bill would freeze congressional pay during a shutdown. That bill went nowhere, and it never left committee. So that's the why of the day, why Congress and the president still get paid during a shutdown.
The more you know, friends. Surprisingly, we get a lot of questions about that often. You know, why can't you freeze the compensation for our elected officials? And so Evan explained that very nicely. Thank you. If you have a question that you want Evan to answer, just reach out to him. Here's the information. You can contact him on Facebook, even Twitter. Send him an email at ekoslof@wsa9.com.